What if I told you that a man who spent 27 years in prison would go on to become one of the most influential leaders in history? This is the story of Nelson Mandela, a symbol of hope, resilience, and the power of forgiveness. Today, we'll journey through the life of this remarkable individual who changed the course of South African history. From his humble beginnings to his fight against apartheid, we'll explore how Mandela's unwavering spirit led to a nation's transformation. Are you ready to be inspired? Let's dive in. Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela was born on July 18, 1918, in the small village of Mvezo, South Africa. His father was a local chief, and young Nelson grew up in a traditional Thembu household. As a child, Mandela enjoyed a relatively privileged upbringing compared to many of his peers. He attended local schools and later studied at the University of Fort Hare, where he first encountered political activism. It was here that Mandela's journey towards becoming a freedom fighter began. In 1941, Mandela moved to Johannesburg to escape an arranged marriage. This move marked a turning point in his life, exposing him to the harsh realities of racial segregation. He witnessed firsthand the injustices of the apartheid system, which separated people based on their skin color. Mandela's experiences in Johannesburg fueled his desire to fight for equality and justice. In 1944, Mandela joined the African National Congress, ANC, a political party fighting against racial discrimination. He quickly rose through the ranks, becoming a prominent leader within the organization. Mandela co-founded the ANC Youth League, pushing for more active resistance against apartheid. His dedication to the cause was unwavering, even as the government's oppression intensified. The 1960s saw a shift in Mandela's approach to resistance. After the Sharpeville massacre in 1960, where police killed 69 peaceful protesters, Mandela helped form the ANC's armed wing. This decision to embrace armed struggle was not taken lightly, but Mandela felt it was necessary to combat the increasingly violent apartheid regime. In 1962, Mandela was arrested and sentenced to 5 years in prison for leaving the country illegally. While serving this sentence, he was charged with sabotage and conspiracy to overthrow the government. The famous Rivonia trial followed, where Mandela delivered his powerful "I am prepared to die" speech. On June 12, 1964, Mandela was sentenced to life imprisonment and sent to Robben Island. For the next 27 years, Mandela endured harsh conditions in various prisons. He was subjected to hard labor, limited family visits, and censored communication. Despite these hardships, Mandela's spirit remained unbroken. He continued to advocate for equality and justice from behind bars, becoming a symbol of resistance worldwide. During his imprisonment, Mandela's reputation grew both within South Africa and internationally. The Free Mandela campaign gained momentum, putting pressure on the South African government. World leaders and ordinary citizens alike called for his release, making Mandela a global icon of the anti-apartheid movement. On February 11, 1990, Nelson Mandela walked free from Victor Verster prison. The world watched as he emerged, fist raised, alongside his then-wife Winnie. This moment marked the beginning of a new chapter in South African history. Mandela immediately threw himself into negotiations with the apartheid government. He worked tirelessly to bring about a peaceful transition to democracy in South Africa. His ability to forgive his oppressors and advocate for reconciliation was truly remarkable. In 1994, South Africa held its first democratic elections. Mandela led the ANC to victory and became the country's first black president. His inauguration on May 10, 1994, was a moment of celebration and hope for millions of South Africans. As president, Mandela focused on national reconciliation and rebuilding the country. He established the Truth and Reconciliation Commission to address past human rights abuses. Mandela also worked to improve education, healthcare, and housing for all South Africans. After serving one term as president, Mandela stepped down in 1999. He continued his work as an elder statesman and global advocate for peace and social justice. Mandela's efforts to combat HIV/AIDS and promote children's rights earned him further admiration worldwide. On December 5, 2013, Nelson Mandela passed away at the age of 95. The world mourned the loss of a true hero, a man who had dedicated his life to fighting for freedom and equality. Mandela's legacy lives on through the Nelson Mandela Foundation and the countless lives he touched. His unwavering commitment to justice, his ability to forgive, and his vision for a better world continue to inspire people globally. Nelson Mandela's life is a testament to the power of perseverance and the human spirit. From a prisoner to a president, his journey reminds us that change is possible, even in the face of overwhelming odds. What aspect of Mandela's story resonates most with you? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring stories of remarkable individuals. Remember, in Mandela's own words, it always seems impossible until it's done. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the life of Nelson Mandela. Until next time, keep striving for positive change in your own world.